Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all those who do not feel represented by an oppressive gender binary, hello and welcome. My name is Christy, and we're gonna play some PUBG. Let's talk about that song real quick. You just heard I Love You for Psychological Reasons by They Might Be Giants off of Phone Power, I think? Yeah, Phone Power. Uh, it's a wonderful track. Hi, Xenon! How you doing? Uh, they Might Be Giants is absolutely my favorite band. And if you've not, I could go on for hours about why, and then I actually won't get any shooting done. And I do so much want to get some shooting done. But go watch that video. It's mice being put through mazes and stuff, and if behavioral studies labs were run by Wes Anderson. It's really adorable. So let's click this button and get into the game. One of these buttons works, I swear to God. Nope, not that one. There it is. What? I'm playing exactly the shoot game. I'm not playing any game that isn't a shoot game. I'm not playing a baby game because baby games are tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm playing Donkey Kong. Or maybe I'm not, I'll figure it out. I'm just gonna hit this button so we can get into the game. You can DJ if you like. Of course, I would. I welcome your DJing expertise, but if you don't feel like it, we can just talk. Speaking of talking, how are you today, Xenon? I'm really glad you showed up. I'm always glad whenever anyone shows up, but I'm happy you're here. Right, if you wanted to DJ, I need to bring up Mumble, don't I? I'm certain I have buttons that make that work. Somewhere. You're doing alright? I'm glad you're doing alright. I had a bit of a stressful day, but I'm done with all of that stuff, and now am preparing to crane myself across Riangel, making new friends. There we go. That should be Mumble Up. Let's drop at these houses on the other side of the mountain. I actually think we're not going to make it to the other side of the mountain, but we'll try. Mumble up, fuckers! It was a very Brock Lesnar call out. Yeah, I didn't want to actually yell because I'm afraid of busting everyone's ears with my dramatic and powerful voice. Let's do this. Yeah. This is exactly where I aimed for, but it's not where I thought it was. I had the map wrong in my mind. I was trying to get to those houses on the other side of the river. But it's fine, because there's a Jeep right there. It can take us to... I'm sorry, not a Jeep, a covered truck. It can get us to wherever we want to go. Ah, right. Mumble. I'm gonna get in the Jeep and move a little bit and then fix this music. I understand that it's loud. We'll just pick some quick moves so that we don't get blatted while I mess around with audio settings. it's cool. I've got it. I just should have thought in the first place. Vocal volume adjustment down about 15 decibels. That should be good. That's probably much better. Where's this zone ended up being? Oh, like right over everything. So this is as good a spot to try and loot as any. Oh, no. I accidentally brought up Steam Overlay. I'm not certain how that's gonna look. Is that gonna show up if I hit the, No, you just saw me running like usual. Here's the thing, I changed my switch firing mode button to tab. Overlay isn't recorded by default. That makes sense, I guess. Because that's where all of your like friends lists and stuff are, and you could accidentally be broadcasting everyone's name for people to harass. This is where the friends live. Get you one! Catch a butt! There we go. I got there. I knew I could. We're not doing poorly. I would like... Said OBS to only record the game itself so you don't accidentally do that. Plus, you forget to turn off notifications every single time you stream. I have no idea how to turn off notifications, which means that, like, every 5 minutes or so, it picks up a Mastodon Pelunk, which is cute. But whenever I'm like going back and rewatching the videos to make sure I didn't say or do anything horrible, about 3/4 of the way through, I'm always like, oh, I have a new message on Mastodon. Wait. Someone outside. I wonder where they're going to. They're kind of... It's part of the Mastodon streamer's aesthetic. No, I'm super duper into that. This is a design decision. It's a choice we've made as part of the Masto community. You only get notifications if the page is open on Firefox, which is not how it's supposed to go. Yeah, it seems like that's the exact time you don't want to be getting notifications, is when you can actually see them. Precisely, it's a feature, it's not a bug. This is how you tell a real Masto streamer from anyone else. It's just, it's how many kablanks you have during the course of your stream. Zoo keeps hers up during her Dark Souls stream, so it's fitting. She also has her microphone be her microphone. Our headset microphones are weird in that they have trouble picking up our voices if they're moved a little bit too far away, but they can pick up all the ambient noise in the room. So occasionally when she does receive a Blanc on Mastodon, then she'll also have a random Overwatch shout out of her phone. So that's fun. Exactly, that's how you tell us from those counterfeit Mastodon streamers with their counterfeit genders. Their discount brand knockoff LGBT streamers. We were just, you might have heard a little bit of it as we wandered into the stream, but Alice was watching a video I posted to Facebook today of John Cena talking about what the average American is like, because the numbers are like there's 51% women in America, and he runs down to like X% are redheaded, X% are transgender, X% are play Ultimate Frisbee. And I kind of want to. It is a very John Cena thing to say. I kind of want to see those numbers for the average Mastodon user, because I feel pretty sure it's something like 85% somewhere on the LGBT spectrum, 65% furry, something like 80% game developer or otherwise software engineer. I'm having a hard time controlling this. I wonder if they changed up the slidey physics on the Jeeps. Or maybe I'm just getting worse at driving, who knows. I don't really have a plan in mind right now. I'm just kind of lazily moving from one spot to another. We're gonna have to move way the hell in a minute. I have a counterfeit gender. I'm gender fluid. Listen, I think that all genders are valid. I think that if you want to be gender fluid, you should go ahead and be gender fluid. I could use a scope. I mean, a real scope. I've got this. I've got the red dot. It's not nothing, but something with a zoom would be fun. Help up my survivability. Since I'm intersex, I can't afford a real gender. I had to buy one from the stands in Chinatown. It's not Chinatown, it's the Asian district. Get it right, they're mostly Vietnamese down there. Ooh, military vest. Talk about survivability, that's gonna help. I wish you could do stuff with the crowbar that wasn't just like ponk people about the face and neck. I don't know. I guess what I'm asking for is like deformable houses and terrain and shit. But at that point, I kind of just should be playing Fortnite Battle Royale. And I tried that, and it's not great. And it's probably fine for people who enjoy it. I don't. You glad they made the colors brighter? Are you? Ooh, Mini 14. Had at. The game doesn't look hideous anymore. Yeah, I don't think they changed the colors all that much. I think they just like not leveled up. That's not the way you say that. Just moved the brightness slider up a little bit, which helps a lot. Which I guess is the exact thing you're saying. I'm sorry. I just did a bunch of speaking to say the thing you said. That's transplaining, and I apologize. We're just gonna wait for this zone to close, because we're not gonna be able to stop here. Just out in the open, lazily swirling. Come on and find me. Come on back and get me. It's an alteration to the shader if you want to be like that. I wasn't trying to be like that. I am actually quite sorry about what has transpired between us. I wanted to do words into a microphone, and I think I ramped over you to do words into a microphone. Oh, there we go. I was wondering where the music had gone. It seemed unnaturally quiet. We'll just park at the back here. Oh, nope, these doors are open, so... Losing buttloads of frames. I don't really have a way to fix that. Like, everything's closed that can be closed reasonably. I guess I could shut off the TMBG thing and lower that, but it's not going to do a lot, I don't think. Does OBS show me losing frames? This is a good question. We're just gonna let my truck move to a halt. No, my truck, OBS does not show me losing frames. No, I knew there was I shouldn't be honking, I misclicked. There is a percentage loss at the bottom, but it's 0, so I don't know what that is. Because it is looking sort of chunky on my end too, but that's probably just video processing where we are. We don't have the best internet in Oklahoma. That's just CPU, GPU then? That makes sense. I presume. I'm not a computers person, I'm just the talent. I don't know where we're going. I think we just go as far south as south goes. And see what happens to us. We're having a cute little lazy meandering round. Nope. Ugh. Yeah, there was definitely someone there because they had a Dacia. I'm not about to F with someone who stole a whole Dacia. I think that's how that's pronounced. It's DACIA. It's apparently a real car. A truck coupe. Yes, I'm sorry. You are correct. I am wrong. You know, someone took an entire truck coupe, and you know, I'm not here to mess with that. Let's go to because we can't go too much further south without getting into the sea. And I like getting into the sea, but I'm just gonna have to get right back out again. What are we gonna do? Let's move for those hangars we can see in the distance at Primorsk. I know the names of these places. Lived here all my life. My father grew up in Primorsk. He worked at the steel mill, stealing mills. Need to get Zoo to make a macro of AJ Styles, looking bewildered but with the face of a squirrel. That's gonna be one of our info panels when I switch over. Oh no, that's the Did I drop my scar for the Mini 14? I sure did. Oh no. That's not the way I wanted that to happen. Oh, that's a good gun. That's a good gun that I dropped. I have the micro Uzi now. Oh no. What a terrible Christmas. It's like the gift of the Magi, except I didn't get anything in return. My most precious possession. Come back, I will forever miss you. They do have to keep fucking nerfing that scar. I don't know why. Nothing about those stats say that it should be powerful. but for whatever reason, it puts faces into the ground. I'm kind of surprised we're alone as we are. I really would have thought we'd gotten some pot shots taken at us, but I think we just showed up. Oh, that's a flash hider. I'll have that. Oh, no. No, I won't, because I already have a compensator. Or, no, that's also a flash hider. So I'd literally gain and lose nothing. Let's make it to the... Let's make it into the diner. See what's for lunch. What's for lunch? We got some pants for lunch. I don't want some pants. I just had some shorts the other day. There's a helmet. I've got a helmet already though. Vertical foregrip. I'm not going to eat pant. Oh, this is open. Which means someone got in here. But whoever they were, they left a suppressor behind. So that's fun. Oh, I need to turn that to auto fire. Alright, so we're maybe not as alone as we thought. I will not eat pant. Quit trying to make me. And some shoes. Let's... Oh, did I see someone moving? No, that's a piece of paper floating on the wind. Absolute jerks. Bunch of savages in this town. Where the hell are we moving to? I don't know what we do here. We move in, I guess? Do we want to try and... do we want to try and go in the back end of Quarry? I feel like that just gets us murdered. Like, not even fun murdered. We just show up in our truck, get out, take 3 steps, and die. Oh, I was like, also, someone stole our covered truck, but nope, it's fine. Ooh, I left this way too long. We only have 15 seconds before this moves in. So we don't actually have a choice where to go. We're just gonna go along the dotted line, the shortest distance, and hope we don't get eaten. I hear you typing over there, and I'm really afraid that what you're saying is eaten by, like, pan. The shortest distance between 2 zones is a dotted line. That's what I get for looking at chat. Not wrong. We're gonna... Why aren't you moving, car? Oh, because for whatever reason you also decided to hold the back button. Thanks. Thanks, you're the best. Let's get in here. I like this little setup. What? What? Okay, sure. Also, there's a box here. Also, someone has already opened this box. And our truck is running away from us. Yep, I thought that was gonna happen, and I was right. Oh shit, oh shit. Oh, this isn't great. Alright. Okay, no, we figured it out. We moved in very slowly. Very slowly. How do we want to do this? That was exciting. No, we're just gonna zoom, capoeira. Yep. You sure are taking shots at me, and I sure don't have a way to fix that. Yep. That makes sense. You know that like quarter of a second when you get into the car, and you can't just like take off immediately. You gotta wait for it to get up to speed. If someone's just pointing at where the driver's seat is, it turns out they can just shoot you with impunity right in the front of your face. It's great camera work, yeah. I was just kind of shaking around like one of those, yeah, like one of those Dark Souls. What's those things you shake, babies? Not that. Jibba-jabbas, that's what I was thinking of. Right, like corpses in Dark Souls. Yeah, that's what jibba-jabbas sound like too. We're apparently gonna mono re-ingel today. I was kind of hoping for a change of scenery. But that's fine. Did they get rid of all the guns here? Because I should be hearing a bunch of people shooting each other with random weaponry. Is that just not a thing anymore? Let's go over to the picnic table, see what's there. Nothing, yeah, they took them out. I think that's a mistake. Well, I'm not saying they didn't mean to do it. The same question was asked on Awful Squad this week. Yeah. Like, maybe it saves them some processing time, not having to, like, deal with all these bullets while you are just, like, hanging around in the lobby. On the other hand, it's kind of where you can get some practice in with weaponry that you're not familiar with. So... Oh, there was apparently an exploit where people could take them with them. That's no good. Yeah, I don't really envy the thought of someone jumping out of the plane with an AWM strapped to their back. So what we're gonna do, I like this trajectory. We're gonna just follow this plane all the way down. And we're gonna just get out whenever it kicks us out and see if we can't catch some people who are AFK. And if it turns out that we can't do that, we'll just run to the beach here and grab a boat and get to wherever the zone ends up at. Which is why sometimes you'd swear there was no way that guy could have gotten a weapon. You saw them land, damn it. Yeah, I have felt that way more than once. I'm glad I'm not insane. Hey Andy, yeah, we're AFK farming for what that's worth. Or maybe we're not. I don't see people. Oh, I was about to say I don't see people in our sky, and then I turned around. There are so many people in our sky. I can't imagine with this many people that some of them aren't doing what I'm doing. Yeah, look at them all. So fresh and tasty. And there's whoever that is, trying to move their way. Okay, there's a... Oh, nope, that's like literally all of them. Literally all of them are real people except maybe that one guy. So, that's fun. I'm gonna run away now. This was a mistake. Damn it. Come back here so I can punch you in the face. Okay, fine. You take one, I'll take the other. We'll meet up at shop. Damn it. Okay, well. This is bad. Yep. Well, that was a fun little mini game that we lost. Let's move on. I don't know if you've ever seen Matt Hoffman's Aggro Circus. It's not like that. Less people die. Run over by a member of the baby truck community. Yeah, I don't think we settled on a name for motorcycles. I do like baby truck. Half truck? Half truck's good. I'm actually really unsure whether I like half truck or baby truck better. Truck Bobby. Why you no play truck game? Why you play shoot? I think we're gonna make our lap. We got a lot of time. If I quit punching, that might help. Because I'm pretty sure that slows me down. But we're already up here. We got about 15 seconds left. Alright, didn't slow down when we landed. That's good. If we can just make it back out into the runway. There we go. Truck cycle. Truck cycle's good too. I really think half truck though. How are you doing today, Andy? How's your headache? Is it better? Should I not yell as boisterously? What in Christ do we want to do with this? This is bad. Let's go for the warehouse? Let's go for the warehouse. I'm not saying that with any kind of enthusiasm. As the headache, she is gone. The meds and naps and food, they help. Good. If we all combine our headaches, we can create one big super headache. That is the worst Voltron. And I'll form the headache. Could you, no. That's also probably gonna get us muted. There's a track that I recommend everyone listen to called I'll Form the Head by MC Frontalot featuring, oh god, I cannot remember the featurings on that. I think it's Glenn, no, it's not Glenn Case. God damn it, that's gonna drive me crazy. I'm just gonna look it up as soon as I land and get in this wizard tower here. It's a really good track about like cyber combined team like the Power Rangers or Voltron, and they spend the whole song arguing with one another about who should form the head. Nope. I'll form the head MC Frontalot. Featuring Dr. Awkward and Zealous 1, so there we go. That was absolutely worth the time and energy I put into it. It's a good track. I suggest it a lot if you enjoy nerdcore hip-hop. We're just gonna break in through here. Doors are for jerks. There's nothing in here. We're just gonna break through here. Going through non-broken windows are for jerks. Or, wait, did I say that right? No, I didn't say that right. You get it. What I'm saying is, right, vandalism. It's better than you think. It's a lot of fun and you can get into it at your home. I'm also pretty into this dubstep princess superhero track, to be honest with you. Exactly. Vandalism, better than you think. My advice for impressionable youngsters. Listen, there's a lot of things that you can do to get into trouble in your home. I know you're young, you have that rebellious streak in you. You know, you're kind of exploring the limits of what you're allowed to do as a human being, and you kind of want to push a little bit. May I suggest vandalism over murder? You know, there's a lot of different ways you can choose to do that. Like, you could take up smoking, but what's that gonna do? It's just gonna drain your health. It doesn't hurt anyone but you. And the people immediately around you, yes. You could, you know, you could get into... Oh, we're absolutely gonna go for that. We're just gonna run straight for that. It's what, at like 355? It's probably this side of the river, or it's gonna land directly in it. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. In the town where I grew up, vandalism was literally a pastime because it was less damaging than all the other violent crime our town was known for, so we stole street signs on Friday nights. Yeah, see? That's exactly my point. There's a lot of shit you can get into as a kid. Choose the right shit to get into. Go find High Avenue or something so you can post that over your bed. You know, then you're also making steps towards the interior decorating market. You know, it's a lucrative process. Just don't steal stop signs. Listen, we're having a lot of fun here talking about petty vandalism and theft. Don't steal stop signs. That's not cool. That's not fun. You're putting people in real danger. We do have a green street sign above the couch that says Katie's Corner. Because it's Katie's Corner, and it's great. Actual valuable signs were off limits, but there was a speed limit 14 sign that we had to own. Yeah, speed limit sign that doesn't end in like 0 or 5 is a pretty rare get. Also, the speed hump signs in the rich neighborhood nearby. Not speed bump or speed trap, something like that. Speed hump they went with. No one plot that out for them. Let them know how that was gonna go. I'm hearing some shots off to our right. Not very happy about it. They opted for speed hump. It's like they were daring us, honestly. I mean, you're not wrong. See, the great thing is, if you catch a poor kid stealing one of your street signs, you can bind them into indentured servitude. That's just law. We have this, the rich neighborhood around us is called Nichols Hills, and there are street signs there about every 14 goddamn feet that say no speeding over 15. This is on the like major cross streets, mind you. And they're the only like speed limit signs I've seen that have like the actual radar guns attached to them so that you can see how much you're breaking the law when you go through. Because it's not like you're not gonna break the law when you go through. Let's grab this Let's grab this skeleton truck here.
You feeling lucky?
A score meter, exactly, that's perfect. You need to know. And then, you know, the second part of that game is running away from Nichols Hill's cops. Who don't care so much, but... This sounds like it would be in a modern Earthworm Jim reboot. I would play that game. Yeah, I hear it. Starring no, John Cena gets too many, like, roles. Don't, like, give him Earthworm Jim. He's not gonna do it justice. No, I don't want to hear John Cena, like, sit in a thing and go, healthy! Groovy! I'm WWE superstar John Cena. Perhaps you've heard of me. Today I'm an Earthworm Man. I have a long and complicated backstory that we don't take into account because it was Fox Kids, and Fox Kids doesn't count for shit.
You feeling lucky?
That's a terrible John Cena, by the way. I'm certain that you know that. John Cena is widespread enough to where most people have heard John Cena speak. He sounds like, oh god, what's the name I want? The Piana guy. I was just thinking about him today. Married his second cousin. Anyway, he sounds like that guy, only with a lot more bass. Jerry Lee Lewis. That's close. I don't think that's it. I think someone might have just jacked my ride. Nope, my ride's here. That was an entirely different ride. I sounded more like the Rock the Dwayne Johnson. Oh well. We can't have it all. Joel voice. The Dwayne! So, I'm worried about what's gonna happen, like, moving around the edge of this. Because the zone's gonna close any time now. And we're gonna have to move in. I'm not certain that there's not a whole bunch of people, like, on the other side of this coming down from Stolver. Oh, okay, got it. Always had it, never didn't have it. Completely baller, 300%. Kings of power. Fucking up fences. Fucking up other more different fences. Where are we going? I guess edge of the zone on the right side? They read the Pokemon, the Pocket emotes, but not the Tekken ones. That's odd. You know, I've always wanted a bunch of Hihachi emotes just kind of hanging around. Oh no, fuck Hihachi. They had Lily. I just remembered all of the Tekken emotes they had. That's a real bummer. Okay, that's clearly too many Pokemon. But still less than 150. Let us grab this police vest. Close the door. I just remember that today's Thursday, and that I should be doing a pacifist game. But fuck it, I wanted to play PUBG today. I only have this. Have this channel for like another week. Well, that's not true. I'm gonna keep it running. I'm gonna watch streams on it. But this is like the last week of me streaming as a part of as AKA hailing before I move over. Go out on a violent note. Yeah, just 7 days of PUBG. Non-stop. I'm going to call into work. I'm sure they'll understand. Hi Nancy. This is Kristen, the temp you hired 2 weeks ago. Yeah. I need to call into work for the next week. Why? Oh, I play video games on the internet in front of about 10 people maximum, and I want to play PUBG all week as a kind of send-off before I stop that channel and start a. I'm fired. Cool. I guess I'll see you around. "186 hours PUBG marathon Twitch front page." Like, those things are true. What you're leaving off is sleep deprivation, me screaming at entities that don't actually exist, and like just wrecking myself on. No, I've already been in here. That's why it gets front page. No, that makes sense. The longest I've ever stayed up is about. No, I've already been in here too. It's about 49 hours. Maybe something like 52. I don't have an exact number, but it was close to that. Because I gotten Majora's Mask for Christmas, and I didn't have school, and I wanted to stay in my room for other reasons, and I just Majora's Mask. I just 100% in Majora's Mask. I went all the way up to getting Fierce Deity Link and killing defeating Skull Kid with that. And I was just kind of, if you think that the things I say sometimes on this stream are random and kind of nuts, I was completely off my shit after upwards of 40 hours playing a video game. Also, my eyes felt like they were coals, just fire coals in my face. At the end, did I realize I was dead the whole time? No, that's not something I picked up until much, much later. Like, I absolutely think that's a valid read. Is that an extended mag? Do I have an extended mag yet? It does literally show him dying. It's in no way, take this handgun suppressor, I guess. I never use my handguns, but might as well have the damn thing. What if I want to be really quiet and also shoot 9mm ammo? Hello, friend. Well, I think that you are having a problem. Okay, there you go. You got there. Good job. I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna grab this stuff now. We'll come back to you in a second. You doing okay, buddy? If I get in, you're not gonna like suddenly fall through the entire world, are you? I wouldn't like that very much. Okay, we're cool. This does sound like Dan Zelda a little bit. I'm pretty happy with it. Nope, come on. Don't be this way. Work with mama. Come on. Absolute bastard. I shouldn't have trusted you. You were always going to be a problem. It's again pegged to the name, so your method works. The system, it works. This is PUBG, not Burnout. There's no aftertouch. Oh shit, this is a villa, isn't it? Yeah, they call it mansion now. It's not villa, but fuck. I know that we have talked about what is and is not a road. A tree is not a... I know, a tree is not a road. I get it. I don't need your sass. Me and this truck coupe are trying to make our way downtown walking fast. And I'm focused on that right now. I'll worry about what the roads look like later. Do we want to just go to prison? No, I feel that's going to get us killed. Let's go this way to where I set my pin. I must have set it for a reason. We'll find out what that reason is. Okay, nope, that's a burned out. That's a burned out one. We're gonna get back in. We're just gonna slide into this just barely. And someone's... Yep, sure are up there, aren't you? Yep, that happened. I saw the bike leaning against the thing, and I'm like, someone's there. Maybe I should run. You want to see the death camp? No, I think because if it was a robot, I think I would have been dead immediately. You still want to see how it happened? Oh, I saw how it happened. They were up on the roof. I went broadside to them. They got a really good shot in on me. Yeah, here I am, exposing my juicy meat, slowing down because I didn't realize where they were. Yep. They had a really good angle. Yeah, well. Next song. It is like a reverse drive-by. That's, it's more like a murder delivery. It's like Papa John's, only what you're bringing is people meat, and they pay you in bullets. That's the best analogy I have ever made in my life, or ever will make. I'm officially retiring. It's like Uber, but with death. Oh, hey, here we are in Miramar. Hang on. I like your shirt. That's the only way to converse in PUBG, is with your fists. Oh, excuse me. Technically, I can use public voice chat. Let's hit enter and see if we can't turn on public voice chat for a moment. Let's not, ever. Oh no, it was apparently quiet. I picked the one best time to do it, when there was no one there. This is really great pump-up music. I'm looking forward to blasting down into La Bandita with this. Or do we want to go for La Bandita? No, let's go here. That's a really dumb place to go. Let's do it. Sky Strike. No, wait, we're gonna let this go. And then when it gets to the drop again, we'll press F and fly out. Oh no, I thought it was gonna last. I thought it was gonna quicker. I was building back up, but I didn't have time. Darn it. Yeah, there it was. Darn, it was just a couple couple seconds too late. Why am I paying respects? Yes, I'm paying respects to the hell is this band? Hinkik? And their excellent Skyfall music. Except it's not Skyfall music because Skyfall was by Adele for the Skyfall soundtrack. And I think that's true. I haven't actually seen Skyfall. That was a very bad movie. Oh, I thought these were houses as seen from far away. It turned out to be a tree rather close. So I guess our first move is to punch down this tree to get some wood. Alright, come on. It's taken longer. I guess they upped the tree's resistance. But we're gonna get some wood out of this, and then we're gonna turn it into planks. And then make a nice crafting bench, and we can just kind of set up here in the little lee of this this valley here. Darn, you're really not coming down, are you? Nah, you just want to stay up. All right. Well, that was fun. Had the soul read on the zone apparently, because we're pretty close to it, and even the super far away spot I put my pin in is going to be inside, so let's just run for that. Then it was Daniel Craig Bond, which is like Book Bond, except without the actual character flaws. So bland as raw tofu. Yeah, he's just kind of... what's the word I want? No, not bland. It's a writing terminology. It's used in fan fiction a lot. Thank you, Mary Sue. Right, but he's like, his hair's always perfect, right? James Bond has perfect hair. It's the one thing everyone knows about James Bond.
Everyone does just fall for him, even though he's about as charismatic as a punch in the face.
And everyone does fall for him, even though he's only as charismatic as a face punch. Yeah. Do we want to go? Yeah, let's go to our little village. We have absolutely plenty of time. It's not even a little bit of a problem. Hope, 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 hope. I'm trying to, like, I tried to like Bond movies once upon a time, and they're fun action movies. By which I mean they have really cool action set pieces. Everything with Bond himself is kind of there. I should totally go to bed, but I did awesome today despite the headache, and I don't want to hashtag adulting. That's right. You're a real adult now, and that means your bedtime is when you say it is. And, you know, your failing body. Also your failing body. But until you, oh, okay. I was expecting a crash there. That's not what happened. My body's always failing, like the Overwatch League. It feels like it's getting watchers this year. I don't know the numbers myself, but it seems like it's picked up. It is doing better than last year, yeah. Oh my God! Speaking of failed leagues, I talked about this a little bit with Alice earlier, but Vince McMahon's wanting to bring the XFL back, which is exactly the thing he would do right now. It's a super duper dumb decision, and I can't wait to see how well it explodes in his face. Yeah, the announcement went out yesterday, I think, or maybe earlier today, but he's announced that he wants to. When did I pick up a 2x scope? Why did I put a 2x scope on a shotgun? Exactly, and if you remember what the XFL was, why are you allowing that to take up space in your brain? I can't remember how to solve quadratic equations anymore, but I remember that the San Francisco Demons won the first XFL championship. That's just shit in my face. That's just how my life is lived. Precisely, Xenon. It's shotgun sniping. Look at this. We can hit people from so far away with this. I'm saying that like it's a hefty joke, and it kind of is, but I have seen some incredible kills with an SK or S12K. It actually has quite a good range, despite the way I'm denigrating it right now. I am so proud / embarrassed to share this knowledge with you. Yeah, it's like, I understand why that idea seems attractive to him, and it's because, oh, it's gonna be a thing because NFL isn't doing well because there's all of these controversies with the players wanting to use their fame as a platform to bring awareness to social issues, and also like wanting to be fairly compensated for the fact that they're one of the most heavily concussed groups in American history and shit like that. And, you know, that brings down the home viewer. They don't want to have to think about that shit. They're just there to watch the dudes hit one another. And watching the dudes hit one another is what Vince McMahon is good at. Well, yes, he's also not good at that anymore, but that's it. I understand why he thinks that's a thing he can do. White supremacists hate the NFL, and Vince's favorite market is white supremacists. This is absolutely correct. And that's why I no longer give them my money. But he thinks that it's a great time for him to step in with his brand of football again. He's gonna make football again, I guess. So there's that. It's, like I said, it's a super dumb decision. It's going to explode in his face, and after he sinks a bunch of money into it, and I think it's gonna be hilarious. Or, given that we live in the area we live in, it's gonna be the most popular goddamn thing in the fucking history of humankind, and blah blah goddamn blah. And then I'll just have to, like, move into a cave somewhere so I never have to see another living soul. Fortunately, we have a hero. A true American. A man in the purplest of spandex. Dust! Perfect. Wonderful. Knocked it out. I think Jim Sterling's an American citizen. I'm pretty sure he got the surgery. You're not supposed to ask about stuff like that, right? Yeah, maybe I shouldn't be talking about that. That's not cool. That's not cool of me. That's his business. I shouldn't be trying to pry into it or contemplating something that's only of interest to him and his partners, you know. He does look great in purple spandex. Like, I've been a fan of Jim Sterling since, like, he was on Destructoid, so watching him go from that to slowly building up this the kind of Jimquisition brand, which is basically a fucking wrestling character anyway, has been a real fucking treat. If you're gonna be called fatty whether or not you wear purple spandex, wear the fucking purple spandex, mate. Exactly, boy knows who he is. He knows what he's about, he knows what he's doing. And he has made every correct decision he can possibly make, as far as I'm aware. Vertical foregrip. I would like a rifle that isn't this rifle. Oh gosh, that zone's closing in, isn't it? No, it's not too far. Matter of fact, I think we can go to here and be relatively, I remember when I did not at all know what to make of Jim Sterling, and now I love him forever? Character development. Exactly. I wonder, Andy, if you've ever listened to his... it's actually quite an old podcast now, but he had a podcast that was him and a couple of other ex-Destructoid writers called The Dismal Jesters, where they, like, theoretically the podcast was about them talking about news items, but in actuality it kind of just broke down to, yeah, it's not a thing anymore, but mostly the show is about Jim Sterling and Conrad Zimmerman, two of the hosts, making creative situations, is how I'm going to phrase that, because I can't think of another way to do so that fully encompasses it, for their third co-host, Jonathan Holmes, a very sweet man who doesn't deserve the things that Jim and Conrad put him through. It's probably still on Libsyn somewhere. I would look it up right now, but I am busy looting this house. Oh, hey, level 3 helmet. Check us out. Where? Oh no, you can't check us out. I wish I could zoom out. Yeah. Oh, since I'm plugging podcasts at you, and especially Jim Sterling podcast, he has another one that's currently ongoing, also with Conrad Zimmerman, called Fist Shark Marketing, which drops, I think, once a month, maybe twice a month now, where they pretend to be advertising executives and kind of go through pop culture current events and make them much weirder by trying to fix them. It's a wonderful way to spend your time. Fish shark, the two coolest words we could think of at 3 a.m. That's pretty much exactly what it is, as far as I'm aware. It sounds amazing because it's amazing. I'm really happy I could bring that to your table. They're start listening from the beginning, because they've built up a certain degree of lore that might not make sense to you if you start in at, oh, whatever episode they're on now. I think they're in the hundreds. Well, there's some popcorn popping over there. We're not going to worry about that. We're just going to jump in through this window. There's a foregrip. Not a lot of stuff. But it's in zone and it's safe and we can figure out what to do. Oh, there's a first aid kit. All about this first aid kit. What else is here? We could, yeah, let's go for the longhouse. That's gonna have the best shot at loot, I think. There's a quiver for a crossbow. Joy of joys. Oh, there we go. That's the rifle I want. Let's just switch that out. The one good thing about ADHD and tech job is you're always looking for something you can half listen to while you work on, otherwise you'll get nothing done. So 100+ episodes podcasts are perfect. I'm glad to be of service. And put a scope on both of those, even though we absolutely don't need it. Let's dump the rest of this shit. Have an extra Molotov cocktail, why not? I was about to say I thought I read that wrong, but no, it does say Calico Cactus. So, oh gosh, the zone closed and I didn't even notice. That's a lot further than I want. Let's go for there. This is gonna be a fun trip. Oh, maybe we should go out to the side and see if we can't pick up a car on the road. No, that's a tumbleweed or some shit. Is that a truck out there? Yes, it is. That's Truck Prime. Look at it, it's even blue and white. That's my brand. Oh, are you gonna drop a crate right on top of me also? Oh. Oh. Oh, I see. Well, this has become a very different beast suddenly. Let's... No, that's further south than I have tagged. Do we want to try for it anyway? No, there's absolutely going to be someone at those houses. Granted, there might be someone at the houses I want to go to also, but people are going to be coming for that, and I think I want to stay away from people. And we're just going to slip slide away through these. Through this valley. Just make our way right into this vagina. I'm still holding on to it. Don't think I forget my japes. I like that the trucks have a little, you know, one of those pine tree air fresheners in the back. That's fun. Actually, let's not go in there yet. Let's stay right here and eat a bunch of pills and pound an energy drink into the front of my face. That's probably good, right? Mixing painkillers and hot bowls or muscle daddies or whatever the fuck this is called now. Because I guess they decided hot bowl was something that's gonna get them sued. Out of all the things. I was afraid that we were gonna get surprised motherfuckered in this spot, but it doesn't really look like it. I think we're alone now. There doesn't seem to be anyone else around. I think I'm alone now. My heartbeat is the only sound, and Courage by Calico Cactus. But apart from that, you're looking for princess dresses, and every time you find one, the price tag is like $750. Yeah. Oh, you should check out that like cosplay site I was looking at, because that might be a little more specific than what you want, but the prices were pretty reasonable when I was looking at it. I have it saved in a link. I will give that link to you later. What do we want to do? I think we want to drop the truck here and then walk up onto that ridge line. Yeah, that sounds good. Oh my god, I heard that gong and I was really afraid it was gonna be like, dead man walking. It's like, don't play Undertaker's theme while I'm trying to do sniping. That's not fun. That's not a fun thing to do. So we are top 15. How about that? Had the soul read on a drop. Solo ran all our way from edge to edge. And now we're just kind of alone out here in the desert wastes. In the scrublands and the sand wastes. Oh no, there's absolutely gonna be people there. We're just gonna move. Well, no, we have to move in. I don't think we can really get away with finding a spot that isn't this. The weird thing is that frilly poofy dresses seem to be relegated mainly to fetish wear stores now, even and especially the modest ones. That seems odd and sucks. Someone left their car here. So we're gonna hide behind this tree. Wait for them to come out for it, and then murder them. This presumes a lot of things. I'm taking in what I can get, but I can't find the answer. I don't think there's anyone behind us, so we don't have to worry about that. Are you up there in the window? Can I see you? No, that's not a person. That is, wherever that shot came from. So that's cool. I'm just gonna run away. I'm not a hundo on where or to. Just running right now, I think, is the important part of the doing of the thing. You know, only one more person needs to die before us, and we'll be top 10. That's really all I want. Just all I want. Top 10. Quit shooting at me. There we go. Made it. There's another buggy. That's great.
Down the river, baby. You sold me down the river. Down the river, baby.
Great. Great.
You sold me down
I'm glad you have a magical thing that can fucking see me from wherever I am. You're just the best one that's ever existed. No, there probably are multiple people shooting at me. It's quite a small zone, and I am not making a lot of effort to hide myself. Okay, cool. One less person to deal with. Oh, someone's trying to... Yeah, snipe from back there. Oh, AWM. Ooh.
Nasty.
I can tell when she gets shot because she physically jumps. I believe it. Thank you. I'm glad to be adorable. Let's watch me get murdered. Because it's going to be from a million miles away with a 16 times scope. I know it. Oh, you had a ghillie suit, too. I didn't have a fucking prayer. I'm shooting at them. You saw me kill them. Where did the shot come from?
Yeah, they see that person just fucking die.
Mm-hmm. Lined up perfect. One shot. That'll do it.
Yeah, they took their time on that one too.
Yeah, it was that was pretty professional.
That was pro as fuck.
Gotta hand it to him.
Uh-huh.
All right. It is 11 o'clock. I would normally stop, but I started a little late. So I want to do one more. Have I been in Asian servers literally this entire time?
Oh no.
I think I may have been in Asian servers literally this entire time.
Oh, it did the thing again.
Yeah, I think it did the thing again. That's fun. Oh well. What are you gonna do? I'm still racking VP. That's my metric. I'm never gonna be like the I'm never gonna be in like the top nth percentile or whatever. I don't have that kind of patience. I want to have fun too much. You're never gonna give me up and never gonna let me down. Please don't play Rick Astley because that actually will get us muted. Nope, that's not a story I'm gonna tell. I have a story about Rick Astley. Well, it's not about Rick Astley, but it involves Rick Astley, and it's probably not bad. It's probably not good. So I try to do a lap when we end up on Riangel of the island. When I'm in Miramar, I try and run to see if I can't get to this concrete sign out here. And I started doing it just because I wanted to see what was on the other side of it. Now it's just kind of the thing I do. I think we're gonna make it this time. I have Hamburger Helper, or had Hamburger Helper earlier. That was quite good. There we go. Complejo Penitenciario Federal, which I presume means Federal Penitentiary Complex. I took French in school, not a language that could be useful in my day-to-day life, so I can only make guesses. Do we want to wait and see if we can't get to the island? Yeah, let's do that. Let's get to this island. Oh, Jesse Warren, for some reason his stuff makes you tear up. That's adorable. It's quite good. was about to say he has a quite good voice, which might be true, but it's auto-tuned all to hell, so. And just straight down. "10 out of 10 would hire him to do your soundtrack." Your soundtrack for what, might I ask? You don't know? You don't think you have an Alice Lily video game in you somewhere? Oh, you're on my plan, brother. We're gonna see how this goes, but you might win. Oh, you landed on the roof. That's a good play. Why can't I turn? Why can't I turn? Okay. There, I can turn now. I've wasted a lot of time and I'm about to die. But I can turn for a second. Yep. There's what happens there. I get gunned down with a fucking pistol because I couldn't turn my mouse. Alright, that's actually quite upsetting, and I don't want to do another one with that amount of upset in me, because I'm just going to die instantly again, and it's going to compound the thing. So I'm going to call the stream here. Thank you so much. Thank you, Xenon, for showing up. Thank you, Andy. I'm always happy to see everyone. I am, for people watching this on YouTube or on the VOD, my name's Christy. You can watch me do this live at twitch.tv/AKA until February 1st, when I am moving to twitch.tv/SquirrelLily. Xenon, are you gonna stream Life is Strange? Are you gonna be continuing on with that later? Maybe? Okay, well, if you do, then I'll try and stay up long enough to be able to retweet it, and I auto-host you, so it'll be available on this channel. You should watch them stream Life is Strange, because she's quite good at that. I hope I just got your pronouns correctly. I did research. But that's gonna be it. You can find me on Twitter and Mastodon. Oh, I didn't hit the thing. I even, like, changed it so I could... I'm gonna hit it just because I want to. There you go. There's Kenny. Alright. So, until I see you next time, that doesn't overlap with the game correctly. Oh, dear me. Okay. Until the next time I see you, stay safe.